October 2nd, Thursday, the most accurate start. Genesis 37, 1 to 11. Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him all the more. His brothers were jealous of him, but his father kept the matter in mind. Starting correctly matters. Many people ask what to do, how to do it, and when they must do it, mainly because they didn't begin with clarity. However, once you found the right starting point, asking those questions leads to precise direction. That's what prayer is. What lies before you is your reality, and facing it is the most accurate way to begin. For example, Joseph eventually stood before the king, but his path included slavery and imprisonment. Remnants might feel confused when their journey gets difficult or painful. That's why you, the remnant, must learn 3 kinds of prayer. 1. 3 focus times. If you focus even a little in the morning and at night, it affects your day. What you pray in the morning and night shapes your studies and your work. If you keep practicing the 3 concentrations, it leads to 24-hour prayer, 25, and eventually to eternal answers. 2. Deep prayer. Remnants need to enter into deep prayer like Paul did. He was so deep in prayer he couldn't tell if he was in his body or not. People who are sick should pray deeply to the extent they forget their illness. That's when healing begins physically and spiritually. 3. Life-staking prayer. Sometimes you have to pray as if your life depends on it. When Paul was caught in a deadly storm on the way to Rome, he didn't panic. Instead, he went below deck and began praying with his whole life. You will face confusing and difficult times. Problems might even come from mistakes. That's when you need the power of prayer. Sometimes problems will arise that have nothing to do with you. Still, God has a plan in them. Your current thoughts, your level, and your spiritual state will eventually turn into answers. That's why it's important to build the summit strength right now, although you can't physically see it. Dear God, I thank you for allowing me to have a time of prayer. Help me enjoy the blessings of deep prayer throughout the rest of the day. In Jesus Christ's name I pray, Amen.